Hi, everyone.
Greetings, friends.
It's Jim.
And Dave.
Beer Review.
Hey, Dave, what's on tap for this beer review?
We have got a beer that grabbed my attention today. I was at the beer distributor, ready to get some Yingling Black and Tan, but all of a sudden I saw 9,000 different kind of beers. And I said, oh, geez. And I started looking around, and I was waiting for something to grab my attention. And there it was, Victory DirtWolf beer. I said to my good friend, please don't make me spend too much money. And you know what that friend did? He said, buy this other kind of beer that's $5 cheaper. And I was like, well, gee, thanks a whole bunch. So I got the kind of beer I wanted to get. And here it is. This is Victory Brewing Company DirtWolf Double IPA. Now, I've gotten the Victory beer before. I've gotten the Storm King Stout, which is
Peace, Victory.
Awesome beer. 9.1 alcohol by volume, good stout. Lasts for a long, long time. We drank the last bottle like 2 weeks ago, and I was just like, oh, that's the last bottle. I should get another case of this. But then when I was there, I saw this, and I said, I've been really kind of been turned on to double IPAs lately.
Jinx, can't say a word. Don't make Coke if you do. So anyway, this is DirtWolf from Victory, and what it says here on the bottle is darkly heroic. Humulus lupus, what? Hops.
Humulus lupus.
Have empowered brews with bite and character since the 11th century. DirtWolf is a tribute to these untamed vines, which rise from the earth with the veracity of a wolf among sheep. Aha, you see?
I like wolves.
Now, hops have made an assertive comeback in the American craft brewing, and we revel in the best of U.S. varieties of hops in their natural, whole flower form, as they bring a vital, pungent reality to the soul of a wild element in our dangerously satisfying DirtWolf. Cheers. Bill Ron, the brewmaster of Victory. We salute you, Ron.
The malt is imported 2-row malts. Hops are whole flower, Citra, Chinook, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops.
Well, it's only 1 of 4, so hopefully...
ABV is 8.7.
I have had some that had Simcoe that I didn't think were horrible.
Flavor. This dangerously delicious recipe features often subtle, but sometimes assertive signatures of American hop varieties. Look for Citra, heavy citrus aroma, fruity flavor, Chinook, grapefruit, resinous pine, Simcoe, dry, piney, and Mosaic.
Ooh, a double IPA that's piney. There's a news flash.
Earthly and mildly floral with notes of sweet citrus and spice. Food pairings, burgers, barbecue, and hard cheeses. And Jim just had he made some good, what was that?
Food,
yes, in wraps. It was meat with some good spices and some green peppers.
Yeah, basically it was ground beef, which in by itself is very plain. But I fried up some onions, some peppers, some jalapeno peppers. I actually used tomatoes, but I used tomatoes from a type of salsa I had, and a little bit of garlic. Mixed it in with mixed it in with the meat after it was cooked and drained, and it's a little bit of A1 bold and spicy.
Very good stuff.
A1 bold and spicy. And it was good. Made it a nice little wrap. It's easy to make. And
it's got 65 IBUs in it. This does.
It does.
People give this
65 IBUs. It is.
People give this a 95 out of 100.
All right, Dave. This has a very clear character to it. It's pretty light on the SRM scale. You can see through it.
Got some good head to it.
It's got a little bit of a fog, but it's not super foggy. So I guess it's filtered, but maybe not too filtered.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh. It's got a very piney, citrusy smell, as you might expect from an IPA, or double IPA in this case.
I'm starting to like this smell.
It's very hop forward, absolutely.
Ready?
Cheers.
Here we go.
Well, it does have a bitter character. Dave's the one who spent the money on it, despite my warnings. What do you think?
I like it.
Nice. Thank God for that. I hate to spend money and then not like it.
I'll be like, that's terrible.
Well, I was just like, Dave? Buying a double IPA? What reality did I find myself in?
I've been finding double IPAs and IPAs in general more appealing. Whether that means that I'm starting to become
The student has
have
become
a
the master, and the master has
drinking
become a student.
problem, because I've been liking a whole lot of different kind of beers I've never had before. I was mostly a stout and porter. Then I started liking the Belgian triples. Then I started liking the ales, and I started liking the lagers. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
what's
oh
really
my
amazing
God.
is the fact that we started out with lagers, American lagers, your typical mass-produced, shall we say, macro brews, and we did that for a long time. And then, we started getting into, you had your Labatt's you liked, and
Still love Labatt's.
what was my go-to beer? I think my go-to beer for a long time was Yingling.
You go to is Yingling Lager.
Yeah, and or the light, pretending to knock off a couple
Yeah.
calories off of there.
Yeah.
And we were fine with that. We're just like, well, it's beer, it's beer,
No,
And we liked our
Yingling.
Samuel Adams. I occasionally liked a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, which Dave didn't like at the time.
I like Sierra Nevada.
But now he likes it now.
I like a porter too.
And, when we were on this journey, we just discovered all these different styles. It's like, wow, and it's just amazing that of all the ones we've tried, we've probably tried less lagers
Less lagers and IPAs or porters
than any kind of ale category.
I mean, I did like have the
Excuse me.
Polygirl. St. Polygirl's got
Ah,
some good
yes.
lagers. Dark lagers and a regular lager.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. And they're cheap. There's only like $25 a case for those.
Well, they certainly have a place in the marketplace.
Yes, because they're good. They got one with big balloons on them.
Well, if you like piney IPAs, West Coast style, if you will, they're very hop forward. Citrus notes, this is it. It has all those characteristics.
I think that, we only got this about 2 hours ago, and I've only been in the fridge about an hour and a half. It could be a tad bit colder. I think it would be better.
Yeah.
But it's still good.
Well, we don't know they don't have a recommended temperature for drinking, do they?
That I saw.
Oh, you're not on the Victory website?
I could check that, but I don't think it did have anything about that.
Yeah, sometimes I really do appreciate breweries that give you, I don't want to say instructions, but recommendations. They'll say
Usually say 45,
best
55
at this
or
kind of
something.
glass, best at this temperature.
Yeah.
Things like that I really appreciated. And this one I believe had a expiration date of September, but it was on the case box. I don't think it's on the bottles per se, which I suppose saves the money, because
like
if you got to custom mark each bottle, I guess that's more expensive.
That shirt. That's different. They got a wolf coming around the side of the shirt.
All right, Dave, give us a number, buddy. You're at 7.5 minutes here.
I give this a 7.5. No, an 8. I give this an 8.
Really, you like it that much, huh?
An 8. Yeah, I do. I really like it. And I think I'd give it better rating if it was colder.
Right. Yeah, well, I filled up the fridge a little late, but, I think knocking out 8 o'clock, which it is here.
Well, I put it in at 6 o'clock, and I took it out at 7:30, so...
I told you should put it in the freezer, but that may be a little bit too cold by now, so... Yeah.
Maybe.
You don't want them too cold, because then...
I better darn like it, because I bought a whole case of it, and I got to drink it all.
It's good, though. I do like it. I personally will give this a 7.75.
I will put a 6-pack away of this for later.
Good.
I've been building up beers for a while now.
Yeah, you got
High alcohol volume beers I've been putting away now I got a beer now that I've put away since the beginning of February. It's now May, so I figure I'll give it a couple more months to take one out, and we'll bring it over and try it out, see what it's like.
Age it a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I like it. 7.75 for me. It's a little bit of a bitter finish. It's not as well balanced as I might like. It's very.
Like I said, maybe it was colder to be a little better. I think that's what the whole thing is. It was a little bit colder to be a little bit better.
Yes,
because I had an IPA today that was 7.5 alcohol by volume. It was made by good.
I bet you I like this a lot more if they didn't have the Simcoe.
Free Will Brewing Company, and they had a good one, and it was really good cold. It was really good, even colder.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Well, listen, friends, we do appreciate a good beer here, but we hope that while you're watching this, you learn that me and Dave strongly encourage you to drink responsibly. Thank you.
Yes.
And what we mean by that, well, just what the Surgeon General says, and I can give it to you word for word here, that in accordance to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs the ability to drive a car or operate heavy machinery, and it may cause health problems.
You didn't think I saw that, but I saw everything.
If you're under 21, please wait till you're 21. It'll be there when you get there. Even though I know it's fun because you're breaking the law and you're rebelling.
I did all those things when I was younger, and look what happened.
Happy fool!
to me.
There's no statute of limitations on that.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is?
Yeah,
Oh,
7 years,
fine.
man. That's a long, long,
You sure?
long time ago.
Great.
Drinking underage?
Now he's a lawyer.
I even got caught. I went and had to like. I got bought beer off of somebody when I was only 18 years old at a distributor, and I had to go to court about it
Really?
because I got an accident.
And were they like, you were bad? Okay.
Yes, they gave me a fine and everything.
Oh, wow. You're so fine. Anyway, the reason we like to try all these different kind of beers and do a beer review on YouTube is we believe that you should drink great beers.
And how we're gonna laugh at you?
With your friends.
He's my
Yes.
friend.
Count Floyd, ding, ding, ding. I gotta find my bell. I don't like going ding, ding, ding. I want to ring a bell whenever.
Ring a ding a ling a ding a ling a ling a ring a ding a ling.
This is Carson's first Christmas bell. All right, anyway, there you have it.
95 out of 100 at thebeerrating.com. Delicious beer.
Yes, I think if you like hop forward beers, you'll like this. Say bye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.